Do you use Q-tips in your ears? Yep, cause I love that sensation. Not all the way inside though. I carefully dry my ear canals with them after every shower. Can't stand that moisture. I get the reasoning for the old nothing smaller than your elbow should go into your ear thing, but I do it anyway and don't plan to stop. Some people genetically have more solid type wax, and some people have more liquid-like wax. People with the liquid-like kind can generally use Q-tips in their ears without it impacting the wax. The solid-like ear wax people are the ones that are more likely to have that happen. Both kinds do still risk injury to the eardrum though. I have the liquid wax type, and I've used Q-tips in my ears almost my whole life with no issues. When I put it in my ear I can generally feel when I'm close to my eardrum, and I know to back out some and be gentle. It really is an addictive sensation, but when you use them too often you remove too much wax, and then your ears actually start to itch more, causing you to want to use the Q-tips more to scratch. What? Speak louder. Only for when the itching is bad that I can't deal with it. But even in those cases, very carefully and try not to overdo it. Just a bit of touch to alleviate the itch and that's it. Yes, carefully though. I've discussed it with my primary care doctors and my ENT specialists through the years and all said it's fine. Just be smart about it and have gone over it with me. I like using the small coffee stirrers instead. Yes, and have done for most of my life with no issues. I'm pretty careful with it though, don't go very far in and don't do a jabbing motion, but rather a twisting motion. My holes feel itchy if I don't insert things in. As someone who has superhuman hearing and hates waxy greasy ears, I use a good quality Q-tip after every shower and never had an issue, but I have a technique and a routine that I do. More of a twisting and pulling, not a pushing, because that would be counterintuitive. Yes, it has been said not to do this as it could damage the inner workings of the ear. But that target audience are monkeys. As long it's not a cheap plastic Q-tip brand, I'm going to buy them to clean my ears. Eargasm. Slightly off topic, but the reason why Q-tips in your ears feel so good is because it stimulates your vagus nerve, which has relaxing qualities. You can watch some good tutorials on YouTube for vagus nerve massages. It can help with anxiety. Yes, and I only ruptured an eardrum once. Here in the UK we don't call them Q-tips. In fact, I had never heard the term until a few years ago. I know them as ear cleaners. Our generic name is cotton buds. I did until 2 years ago. I went almost deaf for about a month. Wax pushed back. Now I use a cleaner with a camera on it. Never have. I did once. All the way. Big mistake. I had difficulty hearing for weeks afterwards. Then I discovered that we have some ear cleaning utensils at home that are so much better than Q-tips. Yes, I know you are not supposed to. There are times nothing else will do. I bought some from the 99-cent store. Generic brand less. The end came off inside my ear. Had to go to emergency to have it pulled out. Still didn't stop me. But I buy Q-tip brand only. I did until 3 months ago. Then the earwax in one ear lodged itself further in and the Q-tip came out bloody, and for a day I was deaf and bleeding. Now I use olive oil and an eyedropper into my ear, then rinse later in the shower bath. The doctor actually recommended it. I told him I'd go to the nearby Italian deli and ask what they recommend. Works like a charm, but feels oogie and looks at two coming out of your ear. I can't hear you. I have them stuck in my ear hole. U2.bbz7awwq4cgsi equals gc9gkdeu9g0gg. But I do still do it, mostly after showers and when I feel a bunch of earwax in there.